Dollywood, and everybody said the first thing you have to check out is the cinnamon bread. So we went here to the grist mill and got ourselves a couple of those, and we're going to try it. And?
It's good.
How good?
Good.
You can eat that whole thing? Maybe. Alright, let's try this cinnamon bread and see how it is. It's pretty good. Very good. One of the other things we decided to do was get the unlimited time saver pass. It about doubled the price of the tickets to get in here, but this is kind of like a fast pass to Disney World, and you can get on the rides, hopefully with much shorter wait times than normal. Since we're only here one day, we decided it was worth it. Okay, 1 3/4 loaves of cinnamon bread down. Now we're gonna go find the roller coaster, the Tennessee Tornado, and see how that is. One of the things I quickly realized is I should have brought a strap for my sunglasses. We had to stop at the store right after this ride to get one. Okay, I just got off the ride behind me with Kyle called the Wild Eagle. I'm sure Kyle will do it again, but I think one time might be enough for me. We tried to talk Dana into going on the Wild Eagle with us, but she said she was too big of a chicken. Then when Dana found these shirts in the gift shop, we both cracked up laughing. They were very appropriate. Kyle did decide to ride one more time, and of course when he got on, it started to rain. He was soaking wet by the time he got done.
Yeah, I gotta use the restroom.
How was it in the rain?
Fine.
Wet?
A little bit.
It rained off and on throughout the day, which actually turned out not to be a bad thing. The lines were much shorter and we were able to get right on most of the rides. I don't think we ever waited more than about 5 minutes for any ride. Next, Kyle convinced me to go on the drop line. As the ride went up over 20 stories, it slowly rotated so you could see the whole park. The only problem was, once you got to the top, it very quickly dropped you back down to the bottom again. We also rode the Barnstormer, which was really nothing more than a big swing. However, this swing went almost completely all the way around. They said it goes 45 miles an hour and has a maximum rotation of about 230 degrees. While we were waiting for the rides to reopen, we walked around and explored the park a little bit. One of the places we walked around was Adventures in Imagination. We also walked through an area of the park known as Jukebox Junction, which is home to the Lightning Rod, a huge wooden roller coaster with top speeds of 73 miles an hour. Unfortunately, the day we were there, the Lightning Rod was closed for repairs. I heard from some locals that that's actually a pretty common occurrence and that ride is always down. Since it was raining, we also took the time to walk through the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame Museum. Let's just say Kyle was less than impressed. They did have this typewriter that types sheet music, which is something I've never seen before. Okay, they're getting ready to open the rides up. They've been closed 3 times a day because of lightning. I think we're just going to start making loops around the park and ride everything until the park closes or the fireworks show starts. Kyle and I went and rode the Mystery Mine roller coaster. Although this one goes upside down, it wasn't nearly as bad as some of the other ones. The one thing Dana had wanted to ride all day was the train, and since most of the day she'd been sitting around waiting for Kyle and I, we headed that way to catch the last train of the day.
Campo
We'll be moving here shortly, so everyone please remain seated and on. Alrighty, folks, who's ready for the last train ride today? Make some noise so our engineer can hear you and we can pull out of the station. Alright, you guys done ready? Now, coming up here on your right, you'll see Dollywood's very own grits mill. That's home of our famous cinnamon bread. Don't forget to stop by and get a few loaves you might want to buy too.
One of the things they warn the passengers about when they get on the train is getting the coal cinders in your eyes. We really didn't think that would be a problem because we've ridden tons of trains like this at different zoos and amusement parks and have never had that issue. Boy, were we wrong. By the time we were done, we were covered in coal cinders and we had all got them in our eyes.
I'm covered in it. I know.
Now it's very how it's going phone.
Violet?
Now, folks, we're about to go through that main crossing. Remember that big cow that we gave on the way out? That looks like there's some cute folks up here.
As it was starting to get late, Kyle wanted to ride the Wild Eagle one more time, and possibly even see the fireworks while he was on the ride. He said he'd never seen fireworks when he was upside down before. Although Dollywood may not be the biggest amusement park, or have the fastest and most extreme roller coasters, our family had a really good time. Kyle and I rode all the roller coasters that were open, many of which he rode multiple times. I think he said in total he went on 21 different roller coaster rides today. If you go to Dollywood and can swing it, I would highly recommend the Time Saver Pass. It significantly cut down our wait times and allowed us to ride many more rides than we would have otherwise. I would also highly recommend the cinnamon bread. This is where we're going to end this week's video. If you've enjoyed it, we'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you want to make sure you catch us next week when we explore Pigeon Forge and Kyle and I roll down the hill in what feels like a washing machine, click the subscribe button below. And thanks for watching.